Welcome to 𝐄𝐓𝐇𝐄𝐑𝐄𝐔. We'll talk about investing, finance, and professional development. As the current time of 9:27 a.m. Eastern Time on this Monday. First, I want to say happy Monday. Also, hope everybody had a great Father's Day weekend as well. Today, the equity market is closed because of the Juneteenth holiday that happened this Sunday. So, U.S. holiday typically make up for it on a Monday. So, today's a day off for the equity market side. But with respect to the crypto side, you can see that on the key coins, Bitcoin and Ethereum are both up, but not a lot, right? You're just up about 0.1% respectively. While at the same time, on the altcoins of the house, it's a little bit from a mixed bag, right? You could see that some selective coins like Solana, Polkadot are both up double digit at the moment, driven by some micro affectation, around Celsius and Solana, which we'll dive into the news in a little bit. But overall, we are kind of a mixed bag. Like basically, the market try to hold on to a certain support level, driving this rebound that we saw during the Sunday, as we were highly submerged. So just a normal course of cadence, as you get to a certain submerged level, some buyers are going to step in, right? And next thing you know, we had that kind of domino effect driving a relatively robust day yesterday, right? And in respect to the news I'm seeing across the spectrum, it's not the most active day in comparisons to like a typical Monday, but it's still some news. There's a mixed bag of regurgitation news slash new activity. So firstly, I'm seeing news around just reminding us that there's a downturn in the housing market with respect to inflationary pressure. That the mortgage rates is exponentially higher than historical numbers. Which is depleting the demand for people to be purchasing house, which makes sense, right? So at the downturn, you don't want to be buying a house when your debt payment is at all time high, despite how the real estate property market in terms of the appraisal for the house is lower than typical, but the debt payment, which is what most people are going to be using as a metric of gauging can they afford the monthly payment going forward. So it's kind of canceled out one another type of equation. So despite these houses are cheaper because I guess the seller have to sell it at a lower price, the debt payment, which is still a big contingency, is driving a lot of buyers away, right? So that's one side of the spectrum that we're seeing, which makes sense, is logical in the supply and demand dynamics perspective. Also, there's news around, obviously, you can see that Bitcoin is currently holding on above the 20,000 mark, which we broke through to the bottom that we saw during this weekend, or a couple of days ago, 17,500, which as we got to the RSI of basically 19 out of 70, we rebounded sharply, and now we're seeing that we're back up. But the real level is not 20,500, right, which we'll dive into in a bit. And then some news that I'm seeing with respect to a crypto lending firm, which we saw the collapse of Celsius that happened, I would say a couple days ago, is asking for its users and its patrons, I guess, for some more time to fix the issues after the halting of the withdrawals. So with that being said, it's driving some selective altcoin to be going up. And also with respect to a crypto lending app, is try to basically take over a whale account to stop it from collapsing the system as well. So there are two respective lending firms and applications platform that's driving some altcoin to be going up, which subsequently drives Solana and Polkadot and all the other adjacent altcoin to be going up respectively from there, right? And then that's pretty much it on the news front. I'm seeing kind of a mixed bag, right? There isn't a lot of news today, which makes sense because it's a U.S. holiday officially. So let's just dive right into it with respect to recording time of 9:31 a.m. on the Eastern Time. Ethereum currently at $1,133, up about 0.53% so far. Right now, you can see that clearly we try to get back up to the next level of resistance, right? Basically 1150, which is the level we identified so far. And at the same time, the momentum on the MACD is kind of cooling down. You can see that we're elongating, trying to find a plateau of a landing. At the same time, the RSI is also plateauing as well. You can see that we could clearly not break above the 30 out of 70, which was something that we've been reminding us to do so, right? So we have to watch, right? As Tuesday open, can we break above this level, right? Because this could technically just be a rebound because of highly submerged. Makes sense, but in long term wise, you still need to crack above the current level to be above 11,500. I mean, not 11,500, 1150, and then go up to 1250 from there, right? So something we have to think about. Seems like we're not. We're still in the gliding, following the red line type of trends, right? So that doesn't do us any favor in terms of uptrend, right, or upward momentum. Bitcoin at 2,500 at the moment. You could see that clearly. We are also plateauing and also on gliding away on the MACD front. So right now, we have to see can we break above to 22,500, which is the next real level, and then kind of ride it up all the way to 26,500, and then go up all the way to 30,500 from here. Classic up about 3% so far. The next level up is basically 18, 20, all the way up to 20 to 50. We're about to form a cross section up, so if we were to farm a golden cross, we will potentially go up all the way to 2150 from there. And it seems like we are a little bit more bullish, but we have to see, right? Can we break above the 46 out of 70 on the RSI scale based on the prior resistance level? Dogecoin flat as well. Next level that you're gonna get some blockade is gonna be 63, so which we're heading there kind of, and then subsequently as we form this golden cross, you could potentially get up all the way to the 8 cent level. Cardano is at 50 cents at the moment, up 3% so far. The next level up is going to be 53. The next level up is going to be 64. We're about to form a cross section upward as well. So, but the 45 out of 70, the next cancellation is going to be somewhere around 46. And then all the way to 56 based on the current setup right now. Solana is driven by its own micro affectation like we talked about earlier. So we're at the 35 right now, so we're about to break above the 38, right? So can we break above 38? We have to kind of watch, right? Because it seems like we tried to earlier this morning, but we couldn't and quickly gave up. So as we break above 38, we will go up to the next level of 45, all the way to 50 from here. XRP up about 4.25% so far. Right now it's just try to linger on to the next level of 34, all the way up to 40, which are the next grind up basically from here. Polkadot up about 11.19%. The next level is gonna go up to somewhere around like 850, and then all the way up to 920, right? Right now you can see that the next block is gonna be somewhere around 41 out of 70 on RSI scale. So yeah, that should do it. Like 950 should be a good level to start thinking about, taking some profit in the short term. Algorand up about 7%, 32 cents at the moment. Next level up is gonna be somewhere around 35, and then all the way up if we grind it up 42. Shiba Inu is flat right now. So right now the next level up is gonna be 900. All the way up to breaking back up to 4 digits, right? 1,050. Polygon up 5% so far. So next level up is gonna be 44. Mega leap up is gonna be 63 if we have bullish momentum enough to cross it up. But I think I give that very low certainty that I think maybe getting some canceled out at 50 cents more logical. AVAX up about 7% so far. The next level up is going to be 1850. The monumental resistance level is going to be somewhere around 2450. You can see that we're shooting up right now, but we will see some blockade somewhere around 37 out of 70. So I think probably getting to like 20, that's about it. I don't think we'll have a strong shot of actually keep going up from there. Alright, so that's it for this morning so far. Let me know if you have any questions. And appreciate you for the kind notes again on the Father's Day tribute that I made to my father. The sushi went well yesterday. It was just a chill day, and then we watched some movies afterwards. So it was like a relatively relaxed day, nothing extravagant or glamorous. It's Father's Day. I think as we get older, or like the way I kind of think about gifting to people is that you're gifting people your time and your energy and your effort. You provide them with an experience rather than like showing them how expensive of a gift that you're giving to them, which is kind of the way I approach gifting nowadays. I think about like in a more of a thoughtfulness perspective rather than the materialistic perspective. So hopefully you guys all had a great Father's Day as well. And appreciate you for joining me this morning, and have a good one. Take care. Bye.